Hey, Journey family. So during our Hey, Journey family, during our intensive time, one of the things that we worked on was our new work order tool. And so that is being launched officially today. We have been testing it with several of our clients the last couple weeks. We have been testing it with several of our clients the last couple weeks, and we are now ready to officially roll it out. So I wanted to give you a quick video that shows a little bit about the tool. And then on the website, you'll actually be able to view further in order to be able to start. Gosh, I can't. Hey, Journey family. So during our intensive time, one of the things that we worked on was our brand new work order tool. And I am so excited to launch it and tell you a little bit more about it. This is going to be able to help you to be able to submit a work order to the Journey team in a way that's going to get to our team much faster than just doing traditional email. And also, it's going to get it to each of the team members that needs to see it a lot faster. We have team members working around the world. And so this also means that some of our international team members might be able to see a work order that comes in when our US team members might already be asleep. And so it's really neat that we're able to start doing this. And so I wanted to record this video to show you a little bit about the tool. And then on the website, there's going to be videos that actually walks you through all of the different aspects of how to do it. It's very simple. It's really easy. And once you get the hang of it, you're going to be submitting work orders in no time, and it's going to be able to get processed much faster because any of your responses to the work orders will actually go directly onto the task for our team. And so there's not going to be as much of the back and forth questions because our team is going to be able to see exactly what it is that you are asking and get it over to the right people right away. So you could get to the work order tool by going to journeywebsites.com and then / work order intake form, which is a long address you could see. You do not have to go to that whole address. You would just do a / WO. So journeywebsites.com / WO. This will also be in the signature of our emails. This form is for our existing clients. It is not for new clients. They could use our contact form and schedule a consultation. But on this form for an existing client, you can go here just going to the / WO. Because it is not for new people, we do not have it on our menu at this time. It is only by going to the direct page, which you can access from the signature from Journey. You can access from this email, as well as just going to that direct link. And then when you get onto the page, you'll notice that there is some FAQs that we have here. And in some of these FAQs, there will be some videos related to them, but then also they do describe a lot more as far as, the common questions that we've had. What care plan am I on? Things like that people may have questions about. We also have a bigger description explaining about rush, urgent, and time sensitive. So this is really important to kind of get an idea of what we mean when we say something is urgent versus rush versus time sensitive. And I think it's going to help us to also be able to make sure that the things that are truly urgent can stay flagged as urgent, but the things that are not truly urgent would be specifically like a rush or time sensitive is how we would like you to be able to label those. But when you are on this page, you'll notice that as you scroll down, you'll actually see the form here, and there is a button to be able to open it into a new window. This form will allow you to submit the work request directly to Journey, and it does have quite a few questions on here, but it really is not as intense as it may feel. And so I wanted to do this video to also talk through how to be able to submit a new work order request. So when you're on this website and you want to submit a new work order request, you can choose if you want to open it in a new window. This would be most beneficial if you were doing this from a mobile device, but also if you did choose to do this, it could be easier where you're just seeing it in the one window. So that's up to you if you wanted to do it this way or directly on the page. As you scroll down, you're going to see all of the placeholders where it's asking for information for you to fill out. And the first one is just your name. And so I'm going to put in, I'm Angela. My last name is Driskell. So whoever is submitting this form is going to be the one to fill this out. I'm going to say that my email is the client's email for me right now. But for you guys, you would put in whatever your email address is the best email to be able to submit, a request. That way you can get responses on that email. Then we have your client ID. The client IDs are pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes it's your abbreviations, your initials. It might be your company name. So if you search for your name in some way, like your initials, you'll probably find your client ID. If you do not know your client ID, just say this, and then we'll go ahead and flag it and let you know what your client ID is, because in your response, when we're sending a response that we've acknowledged this, we will let you know what your specific client ID is. Then you're going to select the priority level, and this is by our rush and urgent guidelines. And so it's really important that you read that FAQ above. But basically, you're going to select this is urgent. That means your website's down. Like that's basically what this is meaning. It's serious. It's super critical. It doesn't mean that you have a change to be made. It means like something is seriously wrong is what urgent is. Rush, time sensitive, and most things would be normal of what you would select here. You may do time sensitive if it's like a blog post or something that needs to be scheduled on a specific day. Then maybe that's why you would do time sensitive. But most things would probably be a normal priority on here. And then you're going to select your care plan. And it does have the list of our care plans here, but it also does have, I don't know my care plan. I'd like to change my care plan. And then also the different care plans. So we have it color coded a little bit because the different care plans do include custom changes inside of the care plans. And so these ones, Expedition, Summit, and Adventure, do include 45 minutes, 90, or 180 minutes for your custom changes each month. You can read more about that in the FAQs above, but you would select your care plan here. Again, if you're unsure, just select I don't know. I'm going to say I'm on the Summit because that's typically the most popular and it's the one we really recommend for people that are doing ongoing changes to the website. So that's the one I'm going to say that I'm on. If for some reason you were on a different care plan and you realize I have a lot of stuff I need you to do and I want to take advantage of the discounted pricing of a higher care plan and having included, you could say, I'd like to change my care plan and then put a note at the bottom of the form about more details with that and we'll reach out to you. You're going to put in your due date. Again, this is going by the standard completion time in your care plan. So if you were to scroll up here, you could see when it says, as far as, when will my work be completed, there is a table and it has, based off of the care plan, the standard turnaround time for every care plan. And so with mine, I could select even as low as 3 business days because I said I'm a Summit care plan as an example. And so I would go here and today's, here, 1, 2, 3, I could say, this is when I want this done. If it's not super urgent, I may be like, oh, you know what? It's good. I need it by Monday. Whatever works for you to be able to put the date in there of when it does need to be done. Then you're going to put in your title, and the title is really important to do more of a action verb followed by a noun. And so if I was wanting to change the headshot on my about page, as an example, let's just say that's going to be, I would say change headshot on about page. Okay. That would just be that's my title. It could be add new blog post, or it could be make markup changes. So if you are using markup and you put in a lot of comments on there, you could put that here. Then you're going to put in a description and just says, this one's pretty simple since I said, change the headshot. It's a pretty simple one, but I've updated my headshot. It's in Google Drive. You could say that, or you could say, I'm attaching it. You'll be able to attach it to this form. Please update it on the website for me, I don't need to review and approve. So some clients have told us that they want to review and approve a change before making the change. So if you do want us to review and approve, you could put in a statement saying, I want you to review and approve. If you don't want us to, you don't have to necessarily make a statement like that, but it's helpful for us to know that, hey, when we make this change, we can make it live right away. Then you're going to say the web address that you want this to be made on. So let's just say I'm Journey Websites. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to specifically go to my little screen share is in the way, but I'm going to go to my team page as an example. And because this is where my photo is on here. So I'm going to go here and I'm even going to click on my name because it's me. And I'm going to grab this exact link because this is where I want the change made. And I'm going to go back over to this and I'm going to paste that link in. And so that's going to have the full address for me of exactly where you want the change. Now, a lot of you might just be /about. It's helpful for us to have this because then we know exactly where you do want a change made on here. And then if there was something to attach, so typically in this instance, I wouldn't have sent someone to Google Drive. I would have said, here's the file, and I would have uploaded it right here. So you would upload the photo here or do whatever type of attachments that you may need and go ahead and put them into here. If there is any additional information, so if you did want to do a screen recording, or if you used markup, if you have anything else that you would like to share, you could add in that additional information here. The majority of the information should be up top in the description, but sometimes this is helpful to be able to say, hey, I have a link for a video that I did, because if you are experiencing an issue on the website, or if it's something a little bit more complex, doing a Loom recording or a screen recording of some sort is really helpful for us to be able to see what's going on. You could even open up like Zoom and record, and then record a video of just yourself talking through the thing. And that works too, to be able to share it. If there ever is a situation where it would make sense to have a video, you could add the link to that here if needed. And then once you've done that, you're going to say, I'm not a robot. And you could scroll back up and just make sure you filled out everything. So I have my name, my email. I don't my client ID, but actually I do know, because I'm going to say I am Journey, because that's why I said I was. And I'm going to put in my thing. I have everything here. It looks good. I filled out all the pages, all the areas. I'm going to go and submit it. So once this has been submitted, it's going to just say, thank you, it's done it. It's going to send it over to our team. It does also make a note, since we are new on implementing this tool, that you can go ahead and send us an email to our client's email with urgent and rush in the subject line, just alerting us that you had a new work order you submitted with the tool. That we do need to take a look at. But again, our team has been really quick about responding to these right away. And you will also have an email in your inbox after you have submitted this with the details of the work request that you just submitted. And then it's really important that whenever you do get a response, that you respond to the email that we send, because that will actually put it right into the task for our team. And so it's really helpful for us if you respond directly to that same email, as opposed to starting a new thread or something different, because then it will get to our team, it'll be added to the task, and it's going to allow us to streamline being able to assist you much faster than just a regular email. So let us know if you have any questions. I am excited to be able to have the new work order tool out. I'm excited for you to be able to use this. And if you have any questions when you are starting to submit new work orders, let us know. But we're happy to be able to help you with getting this moving forward. And this is the way that we do want you in the future to be using or to be submitting any type of work request to us, is by using this work order tool as opposed to email. And we appreciate your help with doing that, because it's going to really help us to be able to help you and help everyone else much better. So we hope you have a great day. Looking forward to continuing to serve you on your journey.